segment of your darling program, Bystanders at Newstands. And today, we have on New Telegraph newspaper, Atiku is next president, says OBJ. Atiku is next president. And on the rider, Gumi Kuka, Oyedepo attend reconciliation meeting. Oyedepo attend reconciliation meeting. And on the other side, APC says gang up against Buhari will not work. Gang up against Buhari will not work. We are not here to review this alone. Let's meet the people on the street. I'll be right back.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
4 years is enough for any government to make any meaningful impact.
4 years.
Yes.
3 years.
Jonathan came. Nigerians, they decided that he's not all good. They sacked him by electing Buhari. Buhari promised us heaven and earth, and we have tested his own pill. And it's not good too.
Yes.
And we want to change him.
Want Atiku now?
Let us try Atiku too. If Atiku come and he didn't do well, let him also go. We'll bring another person.
Would you tell me right now that within the 4 years Buhari has used, or let me say within these 4 years, he has not been able to do anything?
Yes. Because the only way you can do anything is when the masses, when I mean the masses, the average Nigerians, at least they can see the impact of your government. Forget whether you're building houses or you're building roads or this. How does it benefit the common man?
He has been able to tackle corruption.
How? How? Which corruption? How has he done that? Amechi is with him. Amechi is with him. The former SFG that used 200 million naira to cut grass, though he was sacked after many months, has he been charged to court? How many of them are we talking about? How did Maina got himself back to the civil service? Akpabio today is in the APC.
And he's become a saint.
Saraki was formerly in the APC, but immediately he came back to PDP. Now they now know that he's corrupt.
Now, looking at what OBJ said yesterday, OBJ endorsed Atiku for the next election. Do you think Atiku stands that chance of winning 2019 election?
Yes, he does.
How so?
Yeah, because Buhari did not start contesting today. Buhari has been contesting since 2003, and he lost in 2003. He lost in 2007, he lost in 2011. And those periods that he lost, he won his key base, which is the Northwest. He won in those areas and he still lost the election. So the same can play out in 2019. He may still win in his Northwest and still lose the election. Here in the Southwest, everybody sees the result. It has never been flawless. Though APC may win, but what is the margin?
OBJ endorsed Atiku yesterday.
Yes.
What is your take on it?
My take on it is that that means Atiku have won the election. If you look at APC, when they were grooming up, when they were coming up, their head, which is Mr. Tinubu, went to Obasanjo to plead with him to assist them to win the election. And eventually Obasanjo agreed, helped them, and they won the election. This time around, the PDP have groomed themselves together also. Their leader, their candidate aspirant, which is Mr. Atiku, has gone to meet Obasanjo, and Obasanjo has also supported him. You can see Obasanjo have a very great power in this nation. Whatever he said must be done. As long as he's with the PDP right now, they have won the election.
If at the end of the day, PDP loses the election, what will you say?
At the end of the day, I don't see PDP losing the election, because if you look at the masses, their eyes are all on PDP. The masses are tired of APC the way they were formerly tired of PDP. So I don't see whatever Obasanjo and the masses agreed on is what will go.
So would you tell me that within this few period or within these few years Buhari has been on the throne, would you tell me that he has not been able to do anything for Nigerians?
No, he has done something for Nigeria, something very powerful but not impactful. He has increased the level of killing in Nigeria. If you go to Abia State, we experience Operation Python dance. So on that area, I give it to him. He has increased the level of terrorism in Nigeria. Nigeria is now the number 4th terrorist in the world, in the nation, in the whole world. Number 4. So Buhari has tried. He has tried to increase the level of corruption, poverty, killing, and terrorism in Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
Thereby also increasing the level of our debt in Nigeria. So it has done well also.
Yes.
Your name?
My name is Ajayi Adebayo. Okay. For the situation of this country, let everybody see it before. When things go well, things no be like this. But since where Buhari enter, everything don't finish. Because I'm the one that fought for Buhari 2015. Are they party agent for Buhari? Everybody believe that everything go change. That is why we support them. But when Buhari enter, things no do well as we expect them. So for me, my advice to Buhari, even supposed to come out because already don't fail. This 2019, by the grace of God, I no like PDP, but I no get choice. I'm a vote Atiku.
Do you think Atiku is the only right candidate PDP has?
For now, Atiku is better past Buhari. There are another candidate that better past Buhari. But for me now, for the two people that they under him now, Atiku better past Buhari.
Atiku is better.
Thank you. I prefer Atiku past Buhari.
Well, I can say it is a good thing. I'm a loyalist to Buhari to the core. I love him. I ask them now, they know me to be a Buhari loyalist. But when you look at the killing of the Christians in the Middle Belt, Mayati Allah will come out. They are the one in charge. And Buhari cannot do anything. Forget about our economics, because when you look at our crude oil, when Jonta was there, they were selling 120 per barrel, but now it's 70. Things have to drop. But when you look at Buhari, he's so biased. Obasanjo talk about nepotism. And let me tell you, look at Central Bank, this Minister of Finance that resigned. When Obasanjo was there, if you are from Ogun State and you resign, somebody from Ogun State will be appointed to replace you. Immediately that woman resigned, Buhari went to the north to bring somebody to replace her. The man is so biased. In fact, the man, I don't want to call him wicked, because right now, if you kill one Fulani man here, 10 soldiers will come here to fight on behalf of that Fulani. Look at what Fulani S-men have been doing to the Middle Belt. The man pretend as if it's not the people they are not human beings that are dying. So nobody, God Almighty has ganged up against him. And I want to tell you, he's a failure. He can never win. Year 2019, let him do all he could do. He has, although we have removed him spiritually before, we have prayed against him and we have removed him.
My name is Mangrove Kamulo.
Are you a supporter of Buhari or a supporter of Atiku?
Actually, I'm not a supporter of Buhari, and I'm not all that of Atiku. I'm a man that wants a better Nigeria. But what we are seeing now in Nigeria, what Buhari said in 2015, although I knew he wouldn't do all those things with the caliber of men that were working with him, but what he promised Nigerians and what he said is far from what we are seeing right now. And we need, according to his word, a change. And since the only possible nearest change for us is Atiku, so let's go by that. Actually, because when you look at right now, when you look at the top of that paper there, you see what the World Bank said about Nigerian economy. Last week, we saw what IMF said. So we can't continue to be dwindling every day, nosediving every day in our economy, and go back to the killings. I mean, the man, as somebody said, is highly biased. So sentimental, so tribalistic, so fanatic. So we can't continue this way. I mean, you're sending soldiers to be. Look at, we saw the Python dance in Abia State. Now in Benue State, in Plateau State, nothing of sort were sent there. So this kind of, so leaving Buhari for now 4 years, mere anarchy will be loosed upon Nigerians. I mean, the worst will happen. Every leader should try during his first time. But this first time, we are seeing virtually things have gone bad. The economy of Nigeria was number 1 in Africa some 3-4 years ago. Right now, we are nowhere. And should we continue this way? So things have to change. And right now, and if things change, if with Atiku come back into 2022 without doing anything, we will vote him out too. So let us get to a state that, look at America, for example. Today, Republican, today, tomorrow, Democrat. Let us encourage that. I mean, let us, if after APC leave this time, if PDP cannot bring out something positive, they should also be voted out in 2022 too.
I really support the word of OBJ by supporting Atiku. You know, we are tired of this change. The change has already changed everybody. So we want to make a new stand. So that's my opinions.
And do you think Atiku is the right candidate to vote for in the upcoming election, sir?
If I may say, Atiku has been fighting for this position for years. So if this is the time that he can win, I support him 100%. He's the right person in this time.
But looking at the past antecedent of Atiku, we've learned that and we've heard that Atiku is a corrupt person, and he has been, had some issues with the former vice president, the former president of Nigeria. Do you think right now is qualified to be the next president or to be the next big thing in the Nigeria political dispensation?
As long as I concern, there is no leader that have led Nigeria that is not corrupt. Every Nigerian leaders, they are corrupt. So let's take it like that. Atiku is the next person.
Audio Jungle.
It's been a wonderful review today at the Newstand. I'm Michael Adekunle. Until we see next time. Bye for now.